Hey, greetings and salutations, everybody. My name is Axe, and you know what day it is. It is time for an episode of Team Fortress Friday, the show where every Friday I take topics suggested by you lovely people, and I pick one, and I play some TF2 to it, and I unload my brain into it. And it's been a show I've done since the start of the channel. I did it before I even had this channel. Love this show, by the way. Episode 20. So, little clap, little pat on the back for me. 20 episodes weekly. That's pretty cool. So I'm pretty excited, pretty happy. By the way, just want to mention quickly, the gameplay here finally got a spy gameplay. Finally, I've been working so hard for a spy gameplay. Not like grinding, like in a bad way, but like I've been trying and it doesn't go well. Finally got a decent one, so I'm happy. Appreciate it. I'm just kidding. I'm just happy I finally got one. But anyways, today has been today is such a fucking awesome day. Like, no idea. It's just a great day. A lot of things going on, so much happiness, so many smiles, and really fortunate for a few things I have. And I don't want to go into too much detail yet, or actually just right now, you know. But I just want to mention that because I'm having a great day so far. It's pretty eventful. But anyways, alright, we'll get to it. This week's TFF shout out goes to Chili Nibbler is awesome, and it's she just a topic famous. Now, I do want to do this because this is just kind of right. There was another comment earlier posted by the Elite Gamer. I'm so sorry. I almost said Epic Gamer. I didn't want to mess it up. The Elite Gamer. And he had said paparazzi. So I'm giving him credit in this just because, you know, even though they're different topics, this is more about the actual fame and the other one's more about the fans. You know, I have a small channel. I might as well, you know, give credit kind of what credit due. And I don't want people to be like, hey, well, you know, I picked them. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Giving them, there's a kind of second tier for shout out thing going on. But yes, fame. I want to talk about fame because fame is interesting to me. Fame is intriguing to me. I love thinking about that because I don't know. In some ways, in very, 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 very small, minuscule way, I have slight internet fame, which is nothing to boast about. But you get what I'm saying. Like, in certain communities, in certain situations, in certain times, I receive very, very small amount of fame. And it's interesting to me because there's, even with such a small amount, there's stuff that I've noticed that is like, wow, people weren't kidding about that. Like, that is annoying. Or like, wow, this is a deal. But let's just talk about fame in general to start, right? That's a pretty broad topic. So fame can be either incredibly good and incredibly bad. Fame is a very influential thing. Because with fame kind of comes much self-gratification, you know, very much so. I earned this, I did this, therefore I deserve all this. And humility can kind of get lost in a famous environment, you know, in a case where you, let's say you blow up as a musician or an artist or something. You suddenly, like, you're human, you're immune, you're not immune to having some scenarios where you're like, wow, I must be really good, you know, everyone likes me. And so with fame kind of comes, I think in some ways, slight arrogance. Now, some people do this very well and they mask it incredibly well, or they just don't have it. You know, they've learned to keep a humble side of things and they've continued with their progress. Obviously, some better than others. But because of all that and because of people doing that, not just the arrogance, but you kind of get people asking you for stuff all the time. Like, I mean, I don't get annoyed if somebody politely asks me for something, but like, it's amazing like how much people will just ask for you, and like people that you kind of sincerely want to be like, you know, you would rather sincerely have as a friend. It's kind of like, oh, we do this. It's like, nope. Okay, well then, not really interested, you know. Fame kind of brings about this slight isolation with things, because with fame, like I said, is obviously that thought in everyone's back of the head that's like, well, oh, I could get famous from this, like, oh, I could know this person, you know. And it's an unintentional human thought, but it's just something that deals with it. And because of that, people that are in a spotlight can tend to be kind of alone. You know, obviously with each other, there's a sense of that, but overall, I feel like with fame, there's that just kind of isolation that comes with it that, you know, I think a lot of people struggle with. That's probably why, I mean, you hear, obviously depression's a very big thing, but you hear about people that are kind of in the spotlight that have suffered from depression and such, because they're just kind of surrounded by material, you know, and material's not everything. So that's kind of my spiel. I know, that's just talking about fame, isolation, and kind of loss of humility. And so because, you know, obviously there are people that have more level-headed about that. And the advice I have to give people is that, you know, no matter how big you get or no matter how, much things change, appreciate the change and always remember where you came from, because you have to kind of appreciate where you come from. You have to be fortunate of that. That's very lucky and happy. But in the end, if you ever experience a amount of fame or a lot of attention, perhaps, don't forget why you did. Don't forget why you started. Don't forget this. And yes, times will change and people will change. But there are some feelings deep down that you change because you just want people off your back and such. But no. So I will always remember why I kind of do this thing, and I'll keep that in mind. So anyways, guys, thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. You guys are so awesome. Awesome fans. Love this. And I'm so fortunate to have a lot of things right now. More to come probably on that in the future. Anyways, guys, have an amazing day. Enjoy your Friday. If you are here from, you're off school, it's a weekend or whatever, enjoy your weekend. Hope it's great. And most of all, have a great day, everybody. So it's very, very nice to say that. 13, ironically, just might be my lucky number. And yeah, really looking forward to many things that I feel like are going to change my life and personal life. I guess just, I don't know, a lot of things. I'm kind of excited.